How is everybody this morning? I hope everybody is wonderful. Happy Wednesday. Sorry the video's a little late. I'm still struggling to get back into a flow from vacation. It was a really long vacation. So yeah, I'm still struggling to get back into the flow of things. But I'm here. Actually, I forgot it was Wednesday. Until one of my other vloggers that I follow posted, and I was like, oh snap, it's Wednesday. But that's okay because I finished a book last night. I finished Lassiter, which is the most recent Black Dagger Brotherhood book. And you guys, this book was so good. Full disclosure, there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this. So if you read Black Dagger Brotherhood, if you plan to read Lassiter, thanks for the click, but you may not want to watch this video. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going full spoilers for the ending, and it's a good one. It's a really good ending. So maybe wait to watch this one unless you like spoilers. Unless you don't want to be sitting at 10 p.m. with your jaw on the floor like I was last night. Then maybe watch this video, okay? But yeah. So the Black Dagger Brotherhood, this is book, I think, 22 in the main series. But this is the 30th book in the sub-series. You've got the prison camp ones, you've got the legacy ones, which if you guys watch my channel, you know I really love the Black Dagger legacy books. Thought they were fresh and new. Which, after I tell you about this ending, we may be getting some fresh and new stuff if she continues this series. Okay, so to preface, like I said, there's a lot of these books. I have been reading the Black Dagger Brotherhood since I was in high school. I graduated high school in 2004. I feel like I read around 2002, my first Black Dagger Brotherhood book. And it was Wraths. It was The Kings. It's called Dark Lover. I was 16 and I fell in love with this world in Caldwell, New York, with these badass vampires who fight the Lessening Society and fall in love hard. And it was just an ode to everything my 16-year-old heart needed. And as I grew up, I felt like the books grew up a lot too. My favorite OTP is Blaylock and Quinn, and I waited a long time for that book. And I remember when it came out, I was just kicking my feet as I read it. I was so happy because I never thought she would go there, but she did, and it was so, so good. I love Torment. Torment is my favorite brother, pretty much for everything he's been through, which is a great segue into Lassiter, because that's how Lassiter, the fallen angel, came to the Brotherhood, was by bringing Torment back after he had taken off for a while when Sheelin, his wife, and unborn child were murdered by the Lessening Society. And I think that was the last time, when they killed Wellesley, that was the last time I felt as shocked as I did at the end of this book. Because it was a long time coming, and when I read, J.R. Ward always dedicates her books to the guy that they are about. So when you read the dedication at the front, I expected it to be to Lassiter, but instead it was to Wrath, and that was immediately a red flag in my mind, where I was like, what is about to go down? And essentially the main plot of the book is Lassiter and Raven, who are both not quite what they seem. Lassiter's obviously a fallen angel. I still don't know what Raven exactly is, but she can bring people back from the dead and save people. But she then makes them kind of immortal, like we're dealing with the Nate situation. So they really didn't explain too well what exactly Raven is, but we know that she is Savage's cousin. So at one point she was just a regular vampire. We don't know at this point what she is, but I digress. They get mated and fall in love, and it's beautiful, wonderful, and special. But there's a sub-story going on here, and that is the sub-story of Wrath. And there's a lot going on with Wrath, man. There's a lot going on with Wrath. He is just kind of, I mean, he's blind. He no longer fights. He's gotten rid of the kind of king system. There's a word for it. Not hierarchy, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And a last push, he ends up putting himself, because Lash is back. Lash, who we thought we were done dealing with John Matthew, he's back. And he ends up, as his last effort, putting himself in harm's way to save Fritz, and Wrath the King dies. And when I tell you, my jaw, it was on the floor. I could not even believe what I was reading, because I thought she would never kill this specific character. He's such an important character to the race, such an important character to these stories. And they held his funeral with his skull and everything, and like Raven kind of takes form of Wrath, because they say that they're going to pretend like Wrath is still there for the race until LW, which is Little Wrath, can grow up and take his father's place. Then there's this weird epilogue where they flash forward 33 years, I think it is exactly, and Wrath walks in. And it turns out Raven was just hiding him. But now all of the kids, so Zadis and Bella's daughter, Nala, is grown, as well as Little Wrath is now grown. And I feel like a really good place for her to go with these is to almost stay in this timeline of 33 years in the future with the grown kids, because she's got to do something fresh. We have run out of brothers and stuff for her to work with. Lassiter was the fallen angel. We, have gone to the old country and gotten some brothers. We've got the prison camp. We've got the legacy books, which were like the trainees, which I think she could still do more with trainees. But for people who love the original characters, the original brothers, she's about at where she can do with it. So I do think that keeping in the future that 33-year time jump with a grown Nala and a grown Little Wrath could be a really good place for us. Yeah, I like it. And I almost like the idea of Nala and Little Wrath together, but I don't know enough about either of those characters to say that. So they may have their own individual books. I'm not sure. We've also got Blaylock and Quinn's children as well, the twins. I'd love to see where they're at in 33 years. So yeah, I really think this time jump, I hope it sticks. Just because, like I said, I've been reading these books since I was 16, and we need something fresh in the series. So here's to hoping that the time jump sticks, and we're going to get a whole new amount of plot from the kids of the brothers. So yeah, that is my review of Lassiter. I really, really enjoyed it, and I did not expect that ending, but I hope it sticks. I hope she doesn't backtrack in the next Black Dagger Brotherhood book, and it's back to like the time period where Wrath was gone, because I'm sure it's a very sad time period. I want to know what's going on with the kids. That's my hope. But cheers, you guys. I love you all so much. I hope that you are having an amazing, amazing Wednesday. Sorry the video is a little late, but I got it up, and I will see you all on Saturday. Bye now.